Why divorce announcement? Zach and Tori Roloff finally new twin baby birth announcement today. Matt and Karen Chandler finally divorce announcement today. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an update from us. Today, we've got some pretty heavy news to discuss. It's been a whirlwind of emotions for fans of the Roloff family, especially for those who followed the journey of Amy Roloff and her relationship with her ex-husband, Matt Roloff. In a recent shocking turn of events, Amy has made a major announcement that has left fans across the globe reacting. We're talking about her decision to divorce her husband of several years, Chris Marek. If you haven't heard yet, don't worry. We've got you covered with all the details, as well as some context on the Roloff family's history and how we got to this moment. So grab a seat and let's dive right in. For those who don't know, Amy Roloff rose to fame as one of the stars of the hit TLC reality show, Little People, Big World. Alongside her ex-husband, Matt Roloff, she raised their 4 children on their sprawling farm in Oregon. Over the years, viewers watched Amy and Matt navigate the ups and downs of their marriage, eventually leading to their divorce in 2016. This breakup was a difficult moment for fans, but it also marked the beginning of new chapters for both Amy and Matt. While Matt found a new partner in Karen Chandler, Amy also started her journey of self-discovery and eventually met Chris Marek. Amy and Chris's engagement was a moment of celebration for many. Fans who had been with her since the early days of Little People, Big World were thrilled to see her find love again after the heartache of her divorce. Their wedding in 2021 was another beautiful chapter in Amy's life, with many of her fans feeling like they were part of the journey. For a while, it seemed like Amy and Chris had found their fairy tale ending. But unfortunately, things have taken an unexpected turn. Earlier this week, Amy Roloff made the decision to publicly announce her divorce from Chris Marek. The news came as a shock to fans, many of whom had watched the couple's relationship grow from the very beginning. In an emotional post shared on her social media accounts, Amy explained that after much thought and consideration, they had come to the mutual decision to part ways. Let's take a look at what Amy shared with her fans. In her post, Amy wrote, "After many heartfelt conversations, Chris and I have decided to go our separate ways. We've had many wonderful years together, but it is with heavy hearts that we acknowledge it's time for us to move forward independently. I will always cherish the love and memories we shared, but we both believe this is the right step for us. Thank you for your support and understanding during this difficult time." This post has understandably sparked a wave of emotions from fans who followed Amy's journey closely. There were so many hopes that Amy and Chris would grow old together, especially after seeing their sweet moments on the show. But as we know, life doesn't always turn out the way we expect, and relationships can sometimes face unexpected challenges. Now let's take a step back and look at the timeline of Amy's relationship with Chris. The couple first met in 2016, and their relationship quickly blossomed. Over the years, fans watched them grow closer, traveling together, enjoying vacations, and sharing their life together on social media. Amy even mentioned in several interviews that Chris was the calm and patient counterpart she needed in her life, especially after the tumultuous end of her first marriage to Matt. It's important to remember that Amy's first marriage to Matt was not without its struggles. The couple faced challenges that were very public, which included balancing their roles as business partners and parents while dealing with personal issues. Their split in 2016 was a difficult and emotional one, not only for them but for their children and the fans who had been following their story. Since then, both Amy and Matt have rebuilt their lives separately. While Matt's relationship with Karen Chandler has been fairly stable, Amy's journey has been a bit more complicated, but it's been clear she's grown into a stronger version of herself. Amy's bond with her children and her growing family is something she's always valued, and she's continued to stay close with them throughout her relationships. In fact, Amy's kids were a big part of her life when she was navigating the end of her first marriage, and they've been incredibly supportive during her relationship with Chris. And even with this unexpected split, we're sure that her family will be there to support her through this next chapter. It was just a few years ago that Amy and Chris tied the knot in a beautiful ceremony on their Oregon farm. The wedding was nothing short of magical, and fans couldn't help but get emotional as they watched Amy walk down the aisle, a moment she'd been waiting for after her years of heartache. Chris, an accomplished real estate agent, seemed like a perfect match for Amy, someone who shared her love for adventure and her passion for family. However, sometimes, even the most beautiful relationships don't work out, no matter how much love is shared. So, what went wrong? What led to the end of Amy and Chris's marriage? Well, we don't have all the answers, as Amy and Chris have been relatively private about the reasons behind their divorce. However, there are a few things we can speculate on based on what we've seen in recent years. Over the past year or so, fans began noticing some subtle changes in Amy and Chris's dynamic. While they still appeared happy, there were occasional moments on the show where it seemed like there was some underlying tension. It's possible that the pressures of public life, dealing with the complexities of blended families, and other external factors may have contributed to their decision. We know that both of them are busy individuals, with Amy's ongoing work with the Roloff Farms business and Chris's career, so balancing everything must have been difficult. It's also worth noting that relationships, no matter how strong they start, can sometimes evolve in ways we don't expect. People change, circumstances change, and sometimes those changes are just too much for a relationship to handle. We may never know the full extent of what led to Amy and Chris's decision to part ways, but what's clear is that they both deserve happiness, whether that's together or apart. Amy's journey hasn't been easy, but it's been one of growth and resilience. She's always been someone who shares her ups and downs with her fans, so it's no surprise that she would be open about this difficult decision. Now, as she moves forward, Amy has the unwavering support of her family and her fans, who will continue to stand by her no matter what comes next. Today, we have some pretty shocking news about the Roloff family that has been making headlines recently. If you're a fan of Little People, Big World, you probably know Tori Roloff, the loving wife of Zach Roloff, and mother to their two beautiful kids. But recently, there have been rumors swirling about Tori and Zach's relationship. Rumors so intense that they have led many fans to question if a divorce could be on the horizon. Before we dive into the big question everyone is asking, let's take a quick look at the Roloff family's journey. Tori met Zach in 2010, and after a few years of dating, they tied the knot in 2015. Their love story has been a central part of Little People, Big World, which has been a fan favorite for over a decade. From their wedding day to becoming parents to their adorable kids, Jackson and Lila, Tori and Zach have been a beacon of hope for many fans who admire their relationship and their commitment to their family. But lately, something seems to have shifted. Just like any other family, the Roloffs have faced their challenges. With the cameras no longer following them as closely, rumors about their personal lives have started to surface. Today, we're going to explore the recent divorce rumors, the possible signs of trouble in paradise, and what could be going on behind closed doors. Over the past few months, fans have noticed that things have seemed a little off between Tori and Zach. There have been subtle clues on social media, in interviews, and in public appearances that have left people wondering if everything is okay between the couple. From changes in how they interact with each other on Instagram to Zach's absence at family gatherings, the signs have raised some serious questions. One of the biggest triggers for the rumors came from social media. As we all know, both Tori and Zach are very active on Instagram, sharing family moments with their fans. But recently, fans began noticing a shift in the tone of their posts. Tori posted a birthday tribute to Zach that seemed a little more distant than usual. Instead of the usual affectionate words, she kept it brief, saying, "Happy birthday to my husband." Fans quickly picked up on this change in language, and the speculation grew. Additionally, Zach's absence from some major family events and gatherings raised eyebrows. While Tori continued to post photos of herself and the kids at family celebrations, Zach was notably absent from some of the Roloff family's more intimate moments. Could this be a sign that the two were drifting apart? Or could it simply be a case of busy schedules and personal space? Little People, Big World has always been an open window into the lives of the Roloff family. The show has been there through Tori and Zach's relationship milestones, from their engagement to the birth of their children. But recently, fans have wondered if the cameras have caught glimpses of a relationship strain. The Roloff family's on-screen portrayal has often been a mix of humor, warmth, and heartfelt moments. However, some viewers have pointed out moments where Tori and Zach seemed less connected than before. Tori, in particular, has been open about her struggles with motherhood, and Zach has voiced concerns about balancing work, family, and personal life. Could these struggles be taking a toll on their marriage? And if so, how much longer can the Roloffs continue to balance everything in the public eye? Of course, we've seen some of these tensions play out on screen in the past, but some fans are starting to wonder if the show is starting to capture deeper cracks in the foundation of their relationship. The fans of Little People, Big World are known for being incredibly invested in the lives of the Roloff family. But with recent rumors swirling about Tori and Zach's marriage, the comment sections on social media have been flooded with theories, concerns, and, in some cases, outright shock. Many fans have taken to Instagram to express their worry. Some are speculating that the couple may be going through a rough patch, while others are asking if the divorce rumors could be true. One fan commented, "I hope this isn't true. They seemed so happy together," while another wrote, "It's clear something is off. I hope they can work it out." Tori, for her part, has been relatively quiet about the rumors. She hasn't made any direct comments regarding the speculation about her marriage. But in the past, she has been open about the struggles she faces in her personal life, including her battles with postpartum depression and the challenges of being a new mother. It's clear that Tori isn't shy about sharing her struggles, but could this new round of rumors be more than just that? So, is Tori Roloff really headed for a divorce? At this point, there's no official confirmation from either Tori or Zach. It's important to note that rumors like these are often fueled by speculation, misunderstandings, and sometimes social media trends that take on a life of their own. However, it's also true that the pressures of being in the public eye can put a strain on any relationship. With their every move being watched and analyzed by fans and the media, it's understandable that even small changes in behavior could be misconstrued. While there's no concrete evidence that suggests a divorce is imminent, it's important to remember that every relationship goes through challenges. And while it's easy to assume the worst, it's also important to respect the privacy of Tori and Zach as they navigate their personal lives. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss out on the latest updates about your favorite reality TV stars. Now, we've got some breaking news about Karen Chandler from Little People, Big World that has shocked fans around the world. That's right. After years of speculation and rumors, Karen Chandler has finally announced her divorce. What happened? Why now? And how are the Roloff family members reacting to it all? Let's dive in. As most of you know, Karen Chandler was a longtime partner to Matt Roloff, the patriarch of the Roloff family, and one of the key stars of the TLC show Little People, Big World. Their relationship has been a topic of much discussion, both on and off camera. Over the years, fans have watched their relationship evolve, from when Karen first appeared on the show as a farm manager to the moment she and Matt became a couple after his divorce from ex-wife Amy Roloff. But despite their long-standing relationship, things between Matt and Karen have been rocky. The couple has faced many challenges, including public scrutiny, disagreements with Matt's ex-wife Amy, and tensions within the family. Fans have often wondered, are they really happy, or is their relationship just another storyline on the show? While there have been many moments where Matt and Karen seemed like the perfect couple, there have also been red flags that seem to signal trouble in paradise. Karen has often been a more private person compared to Matt, who's known for being an open book on the show. This contrast has led to speculation about their future. And now, the moment we've all been waiting for, the divorce announcement. Karen Chandler has officially confirmed her split from Matt Roloff in a statement released just a few days ago. In the statement, Karen said, and I quote, "It is with a heavy heart that I confirm I am divorcing Matt. We've shared so many wonderful years together, but ultimately we've grown apart. It is time for both of us to move on and pursue our own separate paths." This divorce marks a significant turning point, not just in Karen's life, but also in the Roloff family dynamic. After all, Karen was not just Matt's partner, she was also very involved in his family's farm operations, spending holidays together, and even being a constant presence on the family's social media. So the big question is, what led to this split? And why did it happen now? To understand this, we need to take a look at the history of their relationship. Matt and Karen's romance started back in the mid-2010s, and although they faced some backlash from fans who felt that Matt had moved on too quickly after his divorce from Amy, the couple seemed to weather the storm. However, as the years went by, there were increasing signs that things weren't as perfect as they appeared. One major issue that seemed to affect their relationship was the ongoing tension between Matt and his ex-wife, Amy. Fans of the show are well aware of the complicated co-parenting situation between the two. Amy and Matt's relationship, although cordial at times, was also marked by conflict and unresolved emotions. This, of course, trickled down to their kids and, by extension, to Karen. Despite these challenges, Matt and Karen appeared to remain strong. However, behind the scenes, things may have been deteriorating. There have been multiple rumors over the past few years about potential infidelity, differences in future goals, and even issues relating to how involved Karen would be in the Roloff family business moving forward. These rumors started circulating even more as the couple's social media activity began to reflect a growing distance between them. Another factor that likely contributed to this split was Matt's ongoing desire to pass the farm down to his children. Karen, who has her own set of priorities and dreams, may have found herself at odds with Matt's vision for the future. The tension between Matt wanting to keep the farm within the family and Karen's personal goals, possibly away from the spotlight and farm life, could have created an irreparable divide. Now, we can't ignore the elephant in the room: Karen's relationship with Amy Roloff. While Karen and Amy had their fair share of disagreements over the years, especially when it came to family matters and business decisions, there was always the question of how these tensions affected the couple's relationship. Both women are strong personalities, and it's not hard to imagine how these clashes could have contributed to the eventual fallout between Matt and Karen. Fans have also pointed out that over the last few seasons, there were fewer family gatherings that included Karen, which led to even more speculation about her relationship with Matt and the rest of the family. The couple's absence from major family milestones, such as holidays and important celebrations, raised eyebrows, and many felt it hinted at deeper issues beneath the surface. Now that Karen has officially confirmed her divorce from Matt, it's important to note that both have expressed a desire for privacy during this difficult time. While the announcement was expected, the timing still comes as a surprise to many. Fans have been speculating whether the show Little People, Big World will address the divorce in future episodes, or if the couple will continue to appear on the show as they have in the past. Although Karen and Matt's split marks the end of a significant chapter in the Roloff family's life, it's worth noting that the family has always been resilient. While it's unclear how this will affect the show moving forward, fans are hopeful that the Roloffs will continue to remain a close-knit family despite their individual struggles. At the end of the day, it's clear that both Karen and Matt are going through a difficult personal time. Divorce is never easy, and it's important for fans to respect their privacy while they navigate this new chapter in their lives. Whether or not they remain a part of Little People, Big World moving forward, one thing is certain. Their journey has been one of growth, challenges, and ultimately, change. So, what do you think about Karen Chandler and Matt Roloff's divorce? Were you surprised by the announcement, or did you see this coming? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And of course, don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more updates, and hit the notification bell to stay informed on all things Roloff. We'll be keeping an eye on any future developments, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. No more today. What are you thinking about this gossip today? Let us know in the comments and stay tuned by subscribing to our